Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They cut the music. Uh-huh, yeah. They cut the music from the school downstairs. Said the budget got tight like the children should care. Took the drums from the room, took the paint from the shelf. Then asked why the young ones do not dream for themselves. A boy tapped rhythms on the lunchroom tray. A girl wrote verses on the back of the day. No stage, no speakers, no polished little plans. Till the sound found life in the palm of a hand. You can cut the program, you can lock the room, but a voice under pressure will find its own tune. They cut the music, but not the song. They closed the room, but the beat moved on. They took the lesson, but the children still knew. When the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell true. They cut the music, but hear this clear: you can't view the future that was born to be heard. They keep finding money for another locked gate, another hard rule, another reason to wait. But when a child needs color, needs sound, needs space, everybody looks away like joy is a waste. Do not call it extra, do not call it small. Art kept some children from losing it all. A melody can hold what a mouth cannot say. A rhyme can give a young heart somewhere safe to place pain. They fear what grows when expression gets free, because a thinking child is harder to deceive.
Give them the drum, give them the page, give them a voice before they inherit rage.
I have seen a quiet kid become brave on beats. Seen the whole class listen when one truth found speech. Seen grief turn rhythm, seen shame turn line. Seen a child stand taller after naming what was inside. That is not a hobby, that is how hope learns. That is how a closed off spirit finds a place to turn. So when they cut the music, they cut more than sound. They cut a bridge before the young could cross out. But still the tables knock, still the tables knock, still the pencils drawn, still the pencils drawn, still the voices gather till the next world comes.
They cut the music,
but not the song.
they closed the room,
But the beat moved on.
they took the lesson.
But the children still knew. When the world gets heavy, make the rhythm tell
They
true.
cut the music,
But hear this clear:
you can't view the future
that was born to be heard.
Let the young ones write, let the young ones lead. A song can grow
Where the system planning needs.
They cut the music, they cut the music.
The children became the sound.
Yeah. They said it never. Yeah.
They said it never happened. Till the rhythm took the stand, till the drumline brought the witness, and the mic became a hand that cleaned the page by morning. But the people knew the names. Every quiet disappearance left a mark beneath the frame. I write for the worker with the bruise under his sleeve, for the child who learned caution before learning how to dream, for the mother at the hearing trying not to lose a voice, for the ones who had a story but were never given choice. If they bury the paper, put the truth in the sound. If they close every window, let the bass carry out.
The record remembers,
The record won't lie. What they tried to cover still returns on time.
the record remembers,
Every name they let fall. When the people tell the story, it belongs to us all.
the record remembers.
Let it spin, let it speak. What the system tried to silence,
Found a rhythm in the street.
yeah. They can dress up a headline, make the blame look clean, turn the living human into something on the screen. They can quote 3 officials, leave the neighbors unheard, call a lifetime complicated with the cold little word. But we got grandmothers who remember every door. We got night shift fathers who can tell you what they saw. We got teachers saving notes that the budget tried to kill. We got young ones making art out of everything they feel. This ain't rumor, This is witness with the snare. This ain't anger for attention. This is evidence with air.
Put the names in the rhythm, put the dates in the rhyme. Let the record hold the memory they keep trying to deny.
I do not write to decorate the pain. I write because forgetting is a second kind of chain. I write because the powerful depend on time moving fast. They trust the world to turn away before the hurt can last. So every bar becomes a marker, every hook becomes a sign, every beat becomes a witness with a backbone and a spine. And when the children ask us how we answered what we knew, let them hear the full track play and know we told the truth.
The record remembers,
the record won't lie. What they tried to cover still returns on time.
the record remembers,
Every name they let fall. When the people tell the story, it belongs to us all.
the record remembers.
Let it spin, let it speak. What the system tried to silence,
Found a rhythm in the street.
no file can erase it. No speech can make it small.
The record keeps the people.
When the people make the call. Play it again. Somebody needs to know.
If one true line can reach you,
I don't need the world to know. Yeah. I used to make the hurt sound clever, dress it clean and call it art. Now I say the part that matters, even when it shows my heart. For the ones who keep on giving till they got no strength to spend. For the ones who make us laugh so we never ask how they've been. Words don't have to fix a lifetime, they just have to meet the day. Sometimes one honest sentence keeps a tired mind from giving way.
one true line,
For the hour you lose your way.
one true line.
That can stay when praise won't stay. I don't need 1,000 voices, I just need the words to land. If they help you hold together, then they did what music can. Yeah, I learned praise can fill a moment, but it never learns your grief. A song can sit beside you without asking you to speak. I'd rather leave a sentence you can carry through the weight than a polished empty chorus that forgets you when it fades. I don't need to sound immortal, I don't need the final word. I just want the honest part to reach somebody who feels unheard. Maybe that is what a voice is,
Not a monument or claim.
just a way to reach a stranger and make the hurting feel less strange. No promise that it heals you,
No answer dressed as truth.
just one human thought arriving when you need it to.
One true line,
For the hour you lose your way.
one true line.
That can stay when praise won't stay. I don't need 1,000 voices, I just need one heart to hear. If the words can keep you with us, then they already brought you near. That was enough. That was enough. That was enough. Yeah, the water came brown before the truth came out. Mother let it run, still carried that doubt. Baby had a cough that the doctor could not name. Old man said I'm fine, but his hand shook the same. They sent the notice, but careful little words. Said the levels look normal, said concerns were being heard. But none of their children had to drink that line. None of their families had to boil peace of mind.
Do not send a speech,
Do not send delay,
send clean water.
where the children stay.
The water came brown,
The answer came late, They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place.
Clean water now.
No slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand.
The water came brown.
Let the whole truth show. A basic human right should not depend on where you grow. Yeah. They tested our patience more than they tested the line. Held another meeting while the sickness took time. Said we understand what the calm of the safe, but understanding means little when the damage has a taste. A teacher kept bottles for the kids after class. A neighbor filled jugs for the elders who could not ask. Nobody called them heroes, nobody made a scene. They just did what leadership failed to make clean. Do not praise the people for surviving neglect. Repair what was broken, give the children respect. Every child deserves a glass that does not come with fear. Every home deserves an answer that arrives while people are here. So let the bass hit low for the warnings they ignored, for the calls left waiting, for the knocks at the door, for the mothers who were told they were worrying too much, for the fathers buying filters with the paycheck already crushed. This is not one pipe, this is who gets believed, who gets fast repair, who gets told to wait and breathe, who gets clean mornings, who gets rust in the cup, who gets called impatient for finally speaking up. We are not asking luxury,
We are asking life.
no child should learn caution before taking one sip at night.
The water came brown.
The answer came late. They knew what was leaking through the pipes of this place.
Clean water now.
No slogan, no plan. You can't wash guilt from a poisoned hand.
The water came brown.
Let the whole truth show. A basic human right should not depend on where you grow. No more waiting.
No more waiting.
No more quiet heart.
Clean water now.
In every house, every part.
The water came brown.
The people came louder. Yeah.
Strong enough to feel.
I thought straight meant carrying everything. Now I know.
Strong enough to feel.
Yeah. They always call when something fell apart. So I learned to answer with a steady heart. I knew the words that made the worry leave. Even on the days I barely could believe. I wore composure like it came for free. Never let the weight become what people see. I made it easy for the ones I love, while something in me slowly lost its voice. I thought that strength meant never needing rest, never showing doubt, never saying less, but holding everything without release does not make a person whole or bring them peace. So I begin to tell the honest truth. I can still be strong and still be wounded too. I do not lose my worth when I admit some days I need the care I always give.
I kept my heart alive.
That was the victory.
Strong enough to feel, steady enough to bend. I do not have to lose myself to make it to the end. Strong enough to speak, even when the words come slow. The strongest part of who I am is letting someone know. I spent so long becoming what was needed, calm in every moment, loyal without reason. I carried other people through their doubt and never learned the language of reaching out. There is a kind of pride that looks like grace, believes a tired spirit with no place. I had to see that love was never meant to flow in one direction without end. So now I listen when my body warms, when patience turns thin and attention feels torn. I step away before resentment grows. A boundary can be gentle and still hold. I do not owe the world a flawless face or endless understanding without space. The people who are worthy of my trust would never need my suffering to feel love. I can carry love without carrying everything. I can still be strong,
Yeah.
and let somebody in. I am not less because I need a hand, not less prepared because I cannot always stand. The deepest courage did not come from pride, it came from letting truth remain beside me. I kept the tenderness I nearly lost. I refused to let survival name the cost, because success means little in the end if I become too distant to be felt. Now when they call, I give what I can give. Not every piece of everything I live. I offer love without abandoning the quiet needs that also live in me. That balance took more courage than the fight, more honesty than acting always right. I did not become harder to survive. I learned that being human kept me alive. Strong enough to feel, steady enough to bend. I do not have to lose myself to make it to the end. Strong enough to speak even when the words come slow. The strongest part of who I am is letting someone know. Strong enough to care, wise enough to choose. I can't protect the heart I have without becoming cruel. Strong enough to feel. That is how I heal. I thought strength meant carrying everything. Now I know strength also means knowing what to set down.
Yeah, bus still comes late.
The bus still comes late, but the clock don't care. Boss man checks the minute, not the reason you were there. Mother leaves before dawn with a lunch wrapped tight. Praise the route, don't fail her for the third straight night. One delay means warning, two delays means right up. Three delays means rent starts looking like the Fight Club. They tell her plan better like she owns the road, like the system ain't heavy on the ones who carry loads.
Time ain't equal when the route ain't fair.
Some people buy hours, some people wait there.
The bus still comes late.
The bills don't wait.
The child still needs shoes.
The job still locks the gate.
Tell me who pays when the line breaks down.
The ones with the least lose the most in this town.
The bus still comes late,
But the blame comes fast.
they build every problem.
Then punish who comes last. A boy misses breakfast because the ride got slow. Teacher marks him absent like the reason don't show. A nurse gets docked for a shift she tried to make. A father loses hours over somebody else's delay. That is how the poor get charged for the air. Not just money, every minute disappears. Waiting at the stop, waiting on the call, waiting for repairs that were promised in the fall, waiting for a chance that keeps moving down the line, waiting while the rich call patience a sign.
Don't call it failure, call it design.
A broken route can still alive one day at a time. Yeah, there is power in the people who still make it through, who clock in tired and do what they came to do, who raise whole families on schedules that betray them, who get blamed for the cracks in the roads that delay them. So let the beat hit heavy for the time they stole, for every missed chance that nobody controlled, for every worker told they should have tried more. While the doors closed early and the rain found the floor. This is not complaining, this is how truth lands. A late bus can be a law written without hands.
The bus still comes late.
The bills don't wait.
The child still needs shoes.
The job still locks the gate.
Tell me who pays when the line breaks down.
The ones with the least lose the most in this town.
The bus still comes late,
But the blame comes fast.
they build every problem.
Then punish who comes last.
No more stolen hours, no more quiet cars. Time belongs to people,
Not just people who can afford the loss.
the bus still comes late.
But so does the truth. Same street, different trial, same walk, different eyes. One kid seen his trouble before he even speaks a line. He learned to keep his voice low, keep his movement slow. Not because he did wrong, because the world said so. His mother gave him warnings other children never hear. Come on with your name clean, come on breathing clear. Tell me who made childhood feel like walking through a charge. Tell me why a young face has to prove it as a heart.
They saw a threat, we saw a son. They saw a case, we saw someone. Same street, different trial, same law, different way. Same child, different danger at a different gate. We want the record clean, we want the story whole. You can't judge a life by the fear you were sold. Same street, different trial, but we know his name. Same street, different trial, but we know his name.
They say just stay calm, like calm can stop a hand. Like fear ain't already been written in the plan. Like one wrong look won't turn a walk into a scene. Like being born here means surviving what they mean. I seen good boys grow careful before they grew tall. Seen bright minds shrink just to make themselves small. A nation talks freedom with conditions underneath. You can chase a dream, but first explain why you breathe. No more making children carry grown men's fear. No more calling bias, just a bad year. Say his name right, see his face first. Not every young man is the danger you rehearse. This ain't about excuses, this is about the scale. How some get second chances, some get followed, searched and failed. How a headline moves fast when the story fits the lie. How the quiet facts arrive after damage has arrived. So we speak for the living, before names turn to stone. Before another mother has to argue with a phone. Before another child learns the lesson in reverse, that the world may fear him before it knows his worth.
Same street, different trial, same law, different weight. Same child, different danger at a different gate. We want the record clean, we want the story whole. You can't judge a life by the fear you were sold. Same street, different trial, but we know his name, know his name, know his name. Same street, different trial, but we know his name, know his name, know his name. Same street, different trial.
We won't let fear explain. They saw a threat, we saw a son.
The rent ate first. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Yeah. The rent ate first. Before the morning did, before the school shoes, before the medicine, before the light stayed on without a warning blink, before my mother had a quiet hour to think. She checked the envelope, then checked it twice. Same hard math, different sacrifice. She made a meal stretch like a promise under strain. Fed us hope and never served us shame.
They call it market rate, we call it choosing pain. They call it moving forward, we call it losing names. The rent ate first,
the people came last. How you build a future on a family's past?
The rent ate first,
the table got thin. They call it a price, we call it closing in.
no shame on the mother, no shame on the child, shame on the ones
who made survival this wild. Yeah. A man can work honest and still fall behind. That ain't bad character, that's a broken design. A woman can clean houses she can never afford, then get told she should be grateful for a key in the floor. They love the skyline when it touches the clouds, but not the tied hands that kept the whole thing proud. They want the labor, but not the living near. Want the city polished till the workers disappear. And every notice with a deadline printed clean has a family behind it, trying not to come apart at the seams. Do not call it normal, do not call it fair. A home should not vanish while the people still care. I have seen children learn the cost of staying young. Seen fathers hide the panic at the tip of their tongue. Seen mothers turn the last light off and whisper through the dark,
we made it one more day.
Like that alone was art. This is not a sob story, this is rent with teeth. This is love doing battle with a cold receipt. This is why the drum is heavy when the chorus comes in, because the roof is not a luxury, it is where a life begins.
The rent ate first,
the people came last. How you build a future on a family's past?
The rent ate first,
the table got
closing in. No shame on the mother, no shame on the child, shame on the ones who made survival this wild.
Yeah,
Give us room to breathe, give us room to breathe, give us room to stay. A home is not a favor, they can price away.
The rent ate first,
but it never ate our night.
I do not need your fear
To know that I have weight. Respect that comes from pressure disappears when power changes. I would rather stand with truth than make another person small. I do not need your fear. I need respect that does not fall. I used to think authority was force, that being heard required a harder voice. I watched the loudest claim the highest ground and thought control was keeping others down. But fear creates obedience, not trust, and lasts as long as people think it must. The moment power shifts or weakness shows, the same respect you borrow turns and goes. I learned the strongest presence can be calm, clear without becoming cold or harsh. A person knows when confidence is real, it never needs another one to kneel. So I stopped measuring strength by who obeyed, or how much silence followed what I said. The kind of influence I chose to earn was built on how I treated every person. Fear can control a moment. Respect can outlive it. I have seen pride mistaken for command, an empty threat disguised as taking stands. People may submit when consequences rise, but inwardly they never change their minds. I do not want agreement bought by fear, a loyalty that vanishes when I am not near. I want the kind that comes from being fair, from keeping every standard I declare. That does not mean I never draw a line or let another person waste my time. Respect includes the strength to say enough without confusing cruelty with being tough. A boundary spoken clearly carries more than anger thrown to win a private war. The strongest answer often leaves no wound, it makes the meaning certain and complete. I do not need your fear to know that I have weight. Respect that comes from pressure disappears when power changes. I would rather stand with truth than make another person small. I do not need your fear. I do not need your fear. I need respect that does not fall. Fear watches power. Respect watches character. Fear waits for weakness. Respect stays after. Now when I leave, I measure what remains after the moment and beyond the praise. Did people leave with dignity intact? Or did I win by taking something back? A title cannot make a person wise, and confidence is more than being right. I learned to listen without losing ground and answer disagreement without breaking trust. The people I respect have nothing to prove. They make the difficult feel clear and true. Their strength does not depend on being seen. It lives in every choice behind the scene. That is the kind of man I choose to be. Direct but never ruled by vanity. I will not build my name on someone's fear. I want respect that stays when I disappear. I do not need your fear to know that I have a way. Respect that comes from pressure disappears when power changes. I would rather stand with truth than make another person small. I do not need your fear. I do not need your fear. No threat behind my voice, no pride behind my name. I hold myself to every rule I ask another one to claim. Fear may give a moment, respect survives it all. I do not need your fear. I need respect that does not fall. Power can make them listen. Character
makes them stay.
Yeah. I won the argument. I won the argument. Watch the meaning leave. Prove that I was right. Lost the one who still believes. Truth without compassion cuts deeper than a lie. I won the argument. And finally asked why. I came prepared with every point in place. Built my defense before you spoke your pain. I heard the flow and missed the human part. Turned every talk into a test to pass. I knew the facts and knew where they would land, but never learned that truth needs careful hands. I called it honesty when I cut too deep, then blamed your distance on the words you kept. What good is being right if no one feels heard? What good is winning if it cheapens every word? I saw the damage long before it grew, but pride made distance easier than true. The hardest fact I ever had to face was how I used my mind to hide from change. I thought control was proof that I was strong, until control became the thing that made me wrong. I do not need the last word. I need the words that last. I learned another truth can still exist without undoing everything I think. I learned to let a person finish speaking before deciding what their meaning should be. Yeah. An apology is not defeat, it is respect made honest and complete. I learned to say I hurt you, I was wrong, without a reason trailing close behind. No hidden defense, no qualifying phrase, no polished explanation meant to save me. Just owning what my pride had chosen not to see, and giving trust a reason to believe that change did not reduce the man I am. It gave my strength a wiser place to stand. Power is not forcing every point, it is knowing when connection is the choice. I won the argument. Watch the meaning leave. Prove that I was right. Lost the one who still believes. Truth without compassion cuts deeper than a lie. I won the argument and finally asked why. Now I still speak plainly, but I listen too. I keep my edge without cutting through. Not every conflict needs a wounded friend. Not every truth needs damage at the end. I learned the strongest men can change their minds, can leave the need to dominate behind. They do not fear admitting they were blind. They value what is real above their pride. I cannot take back every careless phrase, but I can choose what kind of man remains. A voice can carry weight without becoming cruel, and certainty can still make room for you. The last word never taught me how to live, it only showed me what I would not give. Now I would rather keep respect alive than win another point and lose what matters. I lost the argument that pride had made with me. I let the need to win give way to honesty. Truth with compassion can still arrive with weight. I do not need the last word. I need the words that stay. I do not need the last word. I need the words that stay. Being right can end the conversation. Being honest can save one. Being honest can save one. Hunger got loud. Hunger got loud when the cupboards got thin. Mama made jokes so the worry stayed hidden. 3 kids listening to the same pot boil, learning love can stretch even when the money spoils. She gave us courage with the smaller plate. Smile like fullness was a choice she made, but the child knows silence when the grown folks pause. Knows the kind of tie that does not need words. This is not weakness, this is not shame. This is what happens when the price outruns the wage. Hunger got loud. The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year. Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs. Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd. They call it assistance, like it came from their grace. Like the workers did not earn every bite on that plate. Like the hands that clean floors, drive routes, cook meals. Should be grateful for crumbs from a system that steals. I have seen fathers skip lunch with a grin, say I ate early when the truth sits thin. Seen grandmothers count portions like they count old prayers, making everybody full before they know she was scared. Do not praise resilience while the line gets long. Fix what made survival sound like a song.
Food is not a favor, bread is not a prize. No child should sleep with tomorrow in their eyes.
Yeah, so when the chorus hits, let it carry every name. They learn to hide need like need was blame. Let it carry every worker with the double shift back. Every elder choosing medicine or something in the bag. Let it carry every teacher who kept snacks in the drawer, because learning gets harder when the body keeps score. This is not a request, rap's off of the room. This is the sound of people taking hunger out of the gloom. And once a truth like that gets rhythm in its bones, it does not go quiet, it does not go home.
Hunger got loud.
The city had to hear. No more quiet pain disappearing year by year.
Hunger got loud.
No hiding what it means. A child should never bargain with the basic human needs.
Hunger got loud.
Let the answer come now. You can mute the poor, but you cannot mute a crowd.
Hunger got loud.
No shame in the asking. No shame in the need. The shame is a system that watches people bleed. A quiet stomach still tells the truth. Now the truth got loud.
Hunger got loud.
Yeah.
Freedom at a price tag.
Yeah. Judge read a number before the facts got room. One man walked out, one man sat through noon. Same charge, same night, different family means. One had money waiting, one had pockets lean. His mother called cousins, called churches, called friends. Everybody gave something, still could not make the end. And every hour waiting made the damage spread. Lost shift, lost check, more worry in the bed.
Do not call it justice if the door has a fee. Do not call it equal when the poor cannot leave.
Freedom had a price tag, justice check to pay.
Two men faced the same night, only one went home that day.
Freedom had a price tag.
Hear the people ask, if the law is really fair, why it weighed a poor man less?
Freedom had a price tag.
That ain't justice clean, that is money in the middle of what right should mean. They said take the plea, you can see your child sooner. Pressure in the suit made the wrong choice smoother. Truth gets tired when the clock gets cruel. Hungry people bargain with a broken rule. He had not been proven, he had only been priced. And the number on the paper took a week from his life. A job stopped calling, the landlord moved cold. A little boy kept asking when his father coming home. This is how a system makes confession out of fear, makes the innocence smaller till the answer disappears.
A cell should not be a bill collector. A court should not ask who can afford to be heard.
This is not about excusing what a person has done. This is asking why the scale tilts away from some. Why wealth gets patience, counsel, time and space, while poverty gets hurried through a narrow little gate. If guilt must answer, let the answer come true. But do not sell freedom before the case moves. Do not turn a paycheck into somebody's key. Do not make a cage out of being in need. So let the drumline mark it, for the name's kept low. Alright, it's not alright if you have to buy it all.
Freedom had a price tag,
Justice check to pay. Two men faced the same night, only one went home that day.
freedom had a price tag.
Hear the people ask, if the law is really fair, why it weigh a poor man less?
Freedom had a price tag.
That ain't justice clean, that it's money in the middle of where I should mean. No more paid exits, no more hidden cost. A poor man's time should not be treated as lost.
Freedom at a price tag.
We read the receipt.
Yeah. Don't call us trouble when the trouble came dressed. Smiling for the cameras with a hand on our necks. Don't call us broken when you broke the floor. Took the work, took the land, then demanded more. You write one headline and make a whole place small. Turn the mother into numbers, turn a child into fault. But we got first names, last names, stories in between. Not every hard place is the danger that you mean. Look past the label, look at the life. You cannot call us fire and keep striking the light. Don't call us trouble, call us by name. Call us the people who carry the flame. Don't call us trouble, call out the lie. You built the pressure, then blamed us for the crime. Don't call us trouble, look what we survived. A wound is not a crime just because it stayed alive. They ask why anger has a sound in his chest, why the young ones talk heavy when they never got rest, why the walls get painted with a message in red, why the quiet turn loud after nobody listened. You cannot cut the school then fear the empty hour. Cannot starve the garden and question every flower. Cannot cage a future and call the shaken wrong. Cannot mute the people then complain about the song. We are not your warning, we are not your excuse. We are what happens when the berry finds truth.
You named us wrong, we answer different, not with permission, with existence.
There is dignity here that the cameras never catch. There are cooks, nurses, drivers, hands that build and patch. There are teachers buying pencils with the tide kind of grace. There are elders still correcting every child by their name. There are fathers walking home with the whole week in their knees. There are daughters writing futures no report will ever read. So when they paint us as a problem for the evening news, remember who profits when the public gets confused.
Don't call us trouble,
Call us by name.
call us the people
Who carry the flame?
don't call us trouble.
Call out the lie,
You built the pressure,
then blamed us for the crime.
don't call us trouble.
Look what we survived. A wound is not a crime just because it stayed alive. No label can hold us, no headline can frame a people who remember exactly who they became.
Don't call us trouble.
Say our names right. Yeah. Yeah. They come with the cameras when the damage looks loud. Stand near the mother, speak soft for the crowd. Promise new answers with a careful little face. Then the vans pull off and we still hold the place. Same broken ceiling, same children in line. Same tired father trying not to lose time. My speech sounds warm when the lights stay bright, but promises get colder by the second night.
Don't praise our strength just to leave us in need. Don't feel my pain, then call that relief. After
After the cameras leave,
The work still stays.
after the speeches fade,
We still face the days.
you saw one moment,
We live the whole thing.
don't bring a microphone.
If you won't bring change,
After the cameras leave, remember what you saw.
a wound is still a wound. When the crowd moves on, they know our names when the story looks clean, but not when the form comes back with denied on the screen. They know our faces when the picture can't sell, but not when the heat shuts off and nobody can tell. We don't need sorrow wrapped in good intent. We need the roof fixed, need the bill made sense, need the school kept open, need the clinic in reach, need less performance and more people who teach. Because pity has a season, need has a spine, and hunger don't vanish when it leaves prime time. Do not make us symbols. Do not make us proof. Stand with the people after they stop filming you. The strongest ones I know never asked to be strong. They just had no choice when the help took too long. They turned kitchens into shelters, turned corners into care, turned one small bag of food into enough to share. So when you tell the world how brave these people are, ask who made bravery the price of getting far. Ask why every rescue comes late and leaves fast. Ask why the poor have to survive for the cast.
After the cameras leave,
The work still stays.
after the speeches fade,
We still face the days.
you saw one moment,
We live the whole thing.
don't bring a microphone.
If you won't bring change,
After the cameras leave, remember what you saw.
a wound is still a wound.
When the crowd moves on, no more pretty words with no answer underneath. Stand here when it's quiet. Stand here when we bleed. After the cameras leave,
We still need justice.
yeah.
The truck's more here. The trucks start rolling before the sun gets warm. Little boy keeps an inhaler in his jacket like a charm.
Yeah.
Mother wipes the window, same dust comes back. Says, close it for your breathing, but the room still tastes crack. They tell us levels normal. They tell us nothing strange. But normal for the safe side ain't normal in our veins. An old man coughs slow on the way to buy bread. Says the air feels heavy, like a hand on his chest.
Do not call it weather. Do not call it fate.
Somebody placed the burden
Where the poor ones stay.
breathing costs more here. The lungs don't lie. They put the smoke near our children, then ask us why we cry. Breathing costs more here, but we still need air. Clean sky for the wealthy, ain't justice anywhere. Breathing costs more here. Let the truth be clear. No child should grow up afraid to breathe here. Across town got trees and the quiet little breeze. Outside got diesel and the warning on the screen. They build the plan slow where the voices get ignored. Then write clean reports from a different kind of door. A worker coughs hard but he still clocks in. The grandmother skips walking when the smoke gets thick. Teacher keeps tissues for the kids who wheeze, while the people in charge keep saying wait and see. Wait for what? For the cough to get a name, for another small body to carry your dope pain. Air should not depend on the street where you sleep. Air should not be cleaner where the houses cost stink. So let the drum hit low for the warnings they delayed, for the parents buying filters with money already strained, for the children missing school when the breathing gets tight, for the elders at the window counting sirens in the night. This is not a complaint from people wanting more. This is life asking what a city is for. If profit gets protected and the people get smoked, then the truth in the air will learn how to choke. We are not asking luxury, we are asking skin to live. A clean breath should never be too expensive to get.
Breathing costs more here.
The lungs don't lie. They put the smoke near our children, then ask us why we cry.
Breathing costs more here.
But we still need air. Clean sky for the wealthy. Ain't justice anywhere.
Breathing costs more here.
Let the truth be clear. No child should grow up afraid to breathe here. Fix what you poison, face what you make. A future can't be healthy with children breathing shame.
Breathing costs more here.
But air belongs to all.
Yeah.
Payday came up short, but the shift came long. Clock said 10 hours, check said 6 were gone. Manager blamed payroll, blamed the screen. Same clean little answer with a dirty machine. A man gave his back till the morning turned gray. Still had to choose which bill could wait. Tell me how work can leave a person broke. Tell me who eats when the worker gets choked.
Not asking for mercy,
Not chasing pride,
just pay the hours.
that kept your lights alive.
Pay what you owe.
No favor, no speech.
Pay what you owe.
No lesson to teach.
You took the labor.
You counted it slow. Now the people want the number that the worker should know.
Pay what you owe.
Let the truth hit cold.
A stolen hour
Is a life on hold. She cleaned 20 floors before the names came in. Still got treated like she never belonged within. Tips got shifted, overtime disappeared. The boss said be patient like hunger cannot hear. Young father took doubles with no break in between. Said I'm almost caught up, but the math stayed mean. They call him essential when the weather gets bad, then call him expensive when he asked what he had. That is not business, that is pressure with a smile. That is quiet theft, walking dressed in file. A clock can lie when the boss holds the pen, but the body remembers how long it has been. Every stolen hour is a meal cut thin, a missed ride home, a late fee walking in, a child waiting up for a face half gone, a mother still awake with the same shoes on. So let the drum hit heavy for the ones they underpay, for the names misspelled on checks that came late, for every worker told to smile and stay grateful, while the ones who got rich kept the table unstable. We are not invisible, we are not just spare. You built your comfort on the labor standing there.
what you owe.
No favor, no speech.
Pay what you owe.
No lesson to teach.
You took the labor.
You counted it slow. Now the people want the number that the worker should know.
Pay what you owe.
Let the truth hit cold. A stolen hour is a life on hold.
Yeah.
No more missing wages. No more quiet theft.
No.
Work should not leave people with nothing of themselves.
Pay what you owe.
The work already spoke.
Yeah, the map was drawn wrong. Yeah.
The map was drawn wrong before my name got written. Before my mother signed forms, before the lights went missing. They marked one side working, marked one side waste. Then acted like the struggle just appeared in this place. Schools got less, but the blame got more. Clinics sat far, but the hurt stayed close. A child learns early what the lines decide. Which dreams get funded, which dreams must survive.
Do not call it chance. Do not call it fate.
Somebody drew the border. Somebody locked the gate.
The map was drawn wrong.
We still found a way.
They colored us out, but we learned to name the pain.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh, the map was drawn wrong.
That truth stands strong.
You can blame the people or admit what you built all along.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh,
yeah.
The map was drawn wrong.
Now the whole truth shows. A line on paper can wound more than stone. Yeah. They ask why the young ones sound heavy when they speak. Why the hope got guarded, why the future feels steep. Look at where the jobs went, look at where the care stopped. Look at who gets watched when the siren lights drop. Look at who gets patience, look at who gets forced. Look at who gets chances, who gets caught. A place is not broken because the people fail. A place gets broken when the promise gets withheld. Still they write reports with the people left out, then call it research when they never came around. Round.
Lines were drawn, names were moved, pain was planned,
then call the truth. But the line cannot erase what the elders passed down. Could not stop the rhythm from moving through the town. Could not keep the children from asking what they see. Could not make us grateful for a smaller kind of free. Now we point to the pattern with a voice made plain. This was not an accident, this was not our shame. And every beat that knocks is a marker on the wall. We were never the problem, we were named
After the fall, the map was drawn wrong.
We still found a way. They colored us out,
but we learned to name the pain.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh, the map was drawn wrong.
That truth stands strong.
You can blame the people or admit what you built all along.
The map, the map, the map.
Ooh, the map was drawn wrong.
Now the whole truth shows. A line on paper can wound more than stone.
We draw the promise,
repair what was denied. A future is not justice if it leaves the same line.
the map was drawn wrong.
But we know where we belong.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. The city owes us. The city wakes up on backs and never thanks. Clean floors, cook meals, night shifts, empty tanks. A nurse rides home with her shoes worn thin. A driver starts early just to lose again. They clap for the workers when the cameras arrive and raise the rent where those same workers live. Tell me what kind of future needs our labor every day, but treats our children like they stand in the way. Not asking for a favor, not begging for a seat, just room for the people who keep the city breathing. The city owes us more than a speech, more than a slogan. Nobody can eat. Give us a roof that the rain can't own. Give us a chance to stay where we've grown. The city owes us. Let the answer come clear. You can't build tomorrow by pushing people from here. They love our music when the weekend feels alive. Love our food, our style, our rhythm, our drive. But when our names show up on the housing form, suddenly our presence is a problem to reform. They want the culture with the people removed. Want the color on the wall, not the families in the room. Want the story cleaned up, want the pain made soft. Want the keys we carry to be quietly lost. That ain't growth, that's a theft with a view. A polished little plan where the poor get moved. Who cooked the meals? Who swept the halls? Who Who held this place before the money called?
Yeah, we are not the shadow under someone else's shine. We are names with history, with elders with time. We are not against change. We are against erasure, against the locked door, called a better neighborhood, against the promise that never reaches our hands, against the skyline growing while the ground forgets its man. So let this drum line put the question in the air: who gets to belong when the prophet gets there?
City owes us more than a speech, more than a slogan.
Nobody can eat.
Give us a roof that the rain can't own. Give us a chance to stay where we grown. The city owes us.
Let the answer come clear.
You can't build tomorrow
by pushing people from here.
No pity in the chorus,
No shame in the need.
the city owes the workers
More than watching them bleed. We held this place up. Yeah, now let us live. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I stopped asking. Yeah. I stopped asking. I stopped asking. I spent years blaming what I could not change, while making choices that repeated the pain. I knew the truth, but knowing was not enough. I kept betraying what I said I would become. I broke my word in ways nobody knew, then wonder why my own respect withdrew. It was not failure that had damaged my faith. It was the distance between promise and behavior. I have forgiven people who did less, yet spoke to myself without the same respect. I carried every flaw as evidence that I was only worth my last mistake. Then something in me finally understood: regret has never made a person good. The debt was not to shame or punishment. I owe myself a life that matched my intent.
I owe myself the truth.
I owe myself the change.
I owe the man I could become
More than another claim.
No one can pay this debt.
No one can take the blame.
I owe myself for life.
I can respect in my own name. I stopped announcing what I planned to do, and gave my energy to making it true. Not for an image, not to silence doubt, but to become someone I could count on. Each promise kept restored a little trust. Not sudden pride, just something calm, and just the kind of confidence no praise can lend, because it grows from what you do again. Some days I failed and felt the whole response, condemned the whole because a part went wrong. But growth is not a flawless line of wins. It is returning without turning on yourself. I learned correction does not need contempt, and self-respect is not the same as softness. I held myself accountable with care, strong enough to change but fair enough to heal.
No more promises
Made only for the moment,
no more punishment.
disguised as being honest. Now when I speak, I listen to the weight. A word means nothing if the life arrives too late. I do not ask perfection from my hands. I ask that they remain aligned with who I am. The past still speaks, but it no longer leads. I keep the lesson without keeping the sentence. I am not every time I lost my way. I am the one who chose to change direction. There is a peace in earning back your trust. Acquire strength that never needs to rush. You stop performing for another view, and your private life starts recognizing you. I cannot change the promises I broke, but I can change the pattern they expose. The debt I owe is not a debt of pain. It is becoming someone worthy of my name. I owe myself the change.
I owe the man I could become
More than another claim.
No one can pay this debt.
No one can take the blame.
I owe myself for life.
I can respect in my own name.
I played it with the choices
I was once afraid to make.
I played it every time.
I kept the I stopped asking.
I stopped asking.
I stopped asking
I stopped asking
myself. I stopped asking. I stopped asking. I stopped asking.
I stopped asking.
I stopped asking. I stopped asking. I stopped asking. I stopped asking myself to forget. I gave myself a reason to believe again.
Yeah.
Mama counting every dollar, like each one got a post. Work 2 shifts, come home tired, still ask if we ate first. She had the worry in the jar, fold the letter, keep it moving. Says, baby, keep your mind right, why the whole damn month keeps losing. They call it budgeting, we call it breathing thin. They call it policy, we call it sinking in. Same as that clean their buildings can barely keep a home. Tell me how a city grows and leaves its own alone. This ain't a sad song, this is what the numbers did. This ain't a handout, this is how our people live. Count every dollar, count every day, count every promise they keep pushing away. We don't need pity, we need room to live. You can't price some others back and call that justice. Count every dollar, count every breath. She built tomorrow out of what was left. I seen pride get quiet when the bill came due. Seen good men feel smaller for the work they had to do. Not lazy, not broken, just pressed from every side. Trying to keep the children fit while that cost keeps climbing high. They sell us patience from a table full of ease. Tell us wait your turn while they auction off the seats. But hunger got a language that a slogan cannot fake. And every empty promise got a sound when people break. Say your name, not a number. See your face, not a file, not a file. I don't rap for sympathy, I rap because it's known. The family's doing miracles and still called on they loan. The fathers missing sleep with their names still judged. There were mothers holding worlds with no witness but love. So let the record show we were never standing still. We were carrying the weight that we're bending of the will. And if the room won't listen, let the rhythm testify. Poor does not mean powerless, tired does not mean quiet. Count every dollar, count every dollar, count every day, count every promise they keep pushing away. We don't need pity, we don't need pity, we need room to live. You can't price a mother's back and call that justice. Count every dollar, count every breath. She built tomorrow out of what was left. No shame in the struggle, no shame in the need. The shame belongs to sisters that profit when we bleed.
Mama counted every dollar.
I counted every letter.